When a friend's nosy questions turn into wild accusations, one guy storms out in a blaze of frustration. Find out if he's the asshole or not. Hey everyone, I'm a 31-year-old guy, and last night I was hanging out with some friends at a friend's house. She's 28, and during the hangout, she asked me if I knew where a local park was. I said, yeah, it's a big well-known place on a major street. Then she dropped a bombshell. She said she saw on TikTok that this park is where gay men in our city go to cruise for anonymous sex. And with a not-so-subtle jab, she implied that's why I knew about the place. Here's some context. 3 weeks ago, I went on a mediocre first date that I didn't really want to talk about. Instead of hanging out with this friend group, I told them I met up with a friend at a park near that area, which is basically what happened. But this friend assumed I was leaving out details to hide that I was cruising for sex at the park. She's been hinting at this in front of everyone ever since. I'm openly bisexual to her, and she seems to connect that to this cruising thing. She's also done stuff like try to look up my exes on social media right in front of the group, asking for their full names multiple times. I didn't want to share that. Some of those breakups were messy, and some exes from college I'm just not proud of. Things got worse last night. She mentioned she'd be across town right before we're all supposed to meet up for a party. I knew her sister was visiting that day, so I casually asked what she was doing there, thinking she'd tell me about her plans with her sister. Instead, she got weirdly coy and said, "Wouldn't you like to know?" Nosy. Then she told me I had to spill more about my so-called meetup in the park before she'd tell me anything about her plans. That was it for me. I was fed up. First, she keeps implying in front of everyone that I'm having anonymous sex in a park just because I'm attracted to men. I calmly denied it twice. By the way, no sex or even kissing happened on that awkward first date. Second, she's saying this in front of a bunch of people, which feels like she's calling me a slut. I don't pry into her sex life, even though I'm pretty sure she's had her own adventures since we met. I didn't want to start a huge argument or keep defending myself over something she made up, so I snapped. I said, "All right, screw all of you," and walked out. As I was leaving, another friend, a 29-year-old guy, made a snarky comment about the park, and I flipped him off on my way out the door. Out of frustration, I slammed the door behind me. Now the vibe with the group feels off, and I regret the door slam in my language. But her implying I need to tell everyone about a hookup she invented, or I don't get to know about her basic plans with her sister, or assuming I'm hooking up with random people in public just because I didn't want to talk about a date that's going nowhere? It gets under my skin and feels a little homophobic, to be honest. This is probably the angriest I've ever been around them, so I think it caught them off guard. I might have blown things out of proportion, but I'm not sure. So there you have it, folks. What do you think? Is this guy the asshole for storming out and slamming the door, or were his friends pushing him too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Reddit stories. See you in the next one.